It has been no doubt a very heated night here in Israel. The election race was so neck to neck that in the pitch black of the night, both the main candidates, the current Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his rival, the former Chief of Staff Benny Gantz, declared victory. The two parties, the Likud party, which Benjamin Netanyahu leads, and the blue and white party that Benny Gantz represents as a sort of a coalition, both have the same amount of seats. If there will be any difference in the coming hours, so there will be a difference of perhaps one seat. We're talking about 35 seats each. This means that there is no party which has alone the relative majority of the parliament. But in Israel, everything is about building coalitions and stable coalitions. Remember that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was capable of ruling over Israel for 4 years with the majority of one single seat. He had 61 seats in the 120 seats of the Israeli parliament, the Knesset. And as of now, his coalition, the right-wing coalition, is all set to have at least 63 to 66 seats. And it is also an easy game that he has to play to form this coalition. Why so? Well, because the religious right-wing parties were already within the coalition that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was leading during the past legislations. They are already ready out in the open to join him, to join forces with him, and they will definitely recommend him to the Israeli president in order to allow him to form a new government. On the other hand, Benny Gantz will not have a game that easy to play, because he will anyway need to strike a deal with some left-wing parties which may not be very much aligned with his positions. So in terms of coalition, the right-wing coalition is all set to win the elections and to start forming a new government. It has to be said that Benny Gantz put up a very, very good fight. He was an outsider. He started campaigning just a few months before the election. He has no political experience and no political, so to say, pedigree to present to the Israeli nations. And he still managed to lead a coalition which got as many votes as the traditional right-wing Likud party. This means that if he wants to sit in the opposition, well, it is going to be very tough for Prime Minister Netanyahu to deal with the requests of this opposition, because having a party which has more than 34 seats against you in a parliament like Israel, and a party which can forge alliances on particular topics, will be very difficult. Also, the other thing about Benny Gantz gathering so many votes is a signal. It means that many Israelis wanted a change. Many Israelis wanted a change of leader. They were ready to give to Benny Gantz, a former chief of staff with no political experience, the chance to rule over Israel, the chance to form a government, and the chance to change the course of some of the actions that this state has to take. As of now, the great, so to say, Game of Thrones of coalition formings and deal-making in Israel is going to take place, is going to take weeks, but Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is all set to be, for the 5th term, the longest-serving Prime Minister of Israel. Daniele Pagani in Jerusalem, reporting for WION. World is One.